is CP3. This is a brand new podcast. You used to remember me as the Ghost. I've been around for a while, but I've been off the air for a while. Podcasting is a hard thing to do, especially if you like to talk about some of the things that I like to talk about. Sports, politics, music, and whatever I do. I think one of the biggest things in society, if we look at the news lately, has been the thing with sexual assaults or sexual misconducts from people like Judge Ray Moore to Senator Conyers and famous celebrities as well, like Kevin Spacey. Fortunately, the left-wing media, like I like to attack so much, the left-wing media likes to say that this is all right. No, sexual assaulting a woman or a man or anybody in society is wrong. It is totally wrong. I think people in society today need to learn one thing. If you get behind a microphone to do a podcast or whatever you do, the big thing of it is everybody is not going to agree with you. Not everybody. Things are not here. If you like Donald Trump, people get mad at in society today. You go to a college campus and you go talk to your professor and tell your professor that you like Donald Trump, they'll mock you. They'll mock you. You cannot like Donald Trump and be on a college campus. You can't do it. But when you are on a college campus and you loved Hillary Clinton or the Democratic Party, you're fine. You're totally fine. Today in society, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what's in your heart and what you decide. If CP3 here thinks sexual assaulting a person is wrong, which it is, why does the media cover it up so much? The left-wing agenda in this country is to stop society from functioning as a normal society. Like for an example, some societies, you can't call your mom and dad because the left-wing society doesn't want you to call your mom and dad. It's against the culture. They're turning your culture upside down into a society that they don't like. That's why when things go wrong in society, it's always a culture that wants to change the culture in its society upside down. Like the left-wing media, they want to change the narrative of our society and turn it upside down. There's people in society that believe in God and Christianity, but the media and society, they don't. That's why in a society for people who believe and stand up for conservative or libertarian values, they get thrown under the bus. You turn on some of these news channels, that's all it is. If you like Donald Trump in society today, they'll put you down in today's society as a nutbag. But the real nutbags in society are the left-wing people. It's like the sheriff in Las Vegas, the county of Las Vegas, is covering up everything he knows about the Las Vegas shooting. The Las Vegas shooting was a tragedy. But the FBI, and like everybody else in the news media, they try to cover everything up. It's not ISIS's fault. It's guns' fault. That's the problem with the left-wing media in society today. Everything is everybody else's fault but theirs. It'd be like if you got in a car accident, they'll blame the car for it, not the person who drives the car. So, like in the Las Vegas shooting, instead of blaming Stephen Paddock for the crime, they blame the gun. Guns do not commit crimes. Guns will never commit crimes. A person with the gun who's crazy and commits the crime, that uses the gun in the crime, that is the problem. Society today, they don't basically care that what you think is right is wrong. There's no such thing as assault rifles. There's automatic guns and automatic weapons. There's no such thing as an assault gun. The gun that Stephen Paddock uses was not an assault rifle. It wasn't not even an automatic rifle. For all the people, my friends, that think it AR-15 stands for assault rifle, you're wrong. There's no such thing as assault rifles. Americans cannot buy assault rifles. That is the problem with today's society. They want to blame everybody but the person who committed the crime. This is the problem with this country. The left is always going to attack American people that stand for the Constitution of the United States. That's what makes America a great country, is because we got the Constitution. We might be the youngest country in the world, but we got the oldest Constitution in the world. There's a lot of places in the world that are getting constitutions like ours because our Constitution guarantees our freedom of speech. It doesn't matter what Mark Zuckerberg says or whoever else on the television that tries to take your freedom of speech away. You know what? Your freedom of speech was not given by by Donald Trump. It was given to you by God. It's a God-given right. The right to bear arms is a God-given right. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but that's the way societies survive. This is a society that survived as long as it has because we got a Constitution and it stands for something. For all you gun-hating people, there's only one thing that could stop a bad guy with a gun. It's a good guy with a gun. I don't want to hear from all the complaints in America that why America's going down the tube. I read a story today from Breitbart that we could have the lowest unemployment rate since 1969. That was the year Richard Nixon became president. Richard Nixon might not have been the best president in the world, but that was the last time the unemployment has been as low as it has been. For all the people that complain and say Donald Trump has not done nothing for the economy, he has. There's more jobs in this country right now under Donald Trump's first 11 months as president than Barack Obama and George W. Bush had their total combined 16 years together in the White House. For all you people that want to complain because President Trump wants everybody to have an equal chance and fair rights to earn a fair wage and become rich, I'm sorry, Nancy Pelosi, You do not own the rights to be a rich person. Everybody has the pursuit of what? Happiness in the United States. So for all you people that don't know, the CP3 golden rule is you got the pursuit of happiness and you have the right to do, as long as it doesn't offend people, you have a right to say what you want and when you want.